Hey folks, it's Shondar, that science guy, and here's what's happening this month at the Great Lakes Science Center. June is Environment Month, and that's presented by our friends at Saint-Gobain. We'll be celebrating all month long with great hands-on family science workshops and one of our most requested live science shows ever. Now, this month's featured family science workshop is a classic, and it's also one of my favorites. It's the popular frog dissection workshop. Now, in this workshop, you can become a scientist, investigating the internal organ structures of these amazing, complex aquatic creatures. The workshop is offered on Saturdays and Sundays at 1 p.m. Oh, parents, please note, participants in this workshop will be using sharp objects and adult supervision is required. Now, in keeping with this month's environmental theme, we've got a special curiosity card activity sponsored by our friends at the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District. The hands-on activity is focused on water, the region's most valuable resource. For this activity, participating families will use special testing strips to measure the pH levels of water samples collected from nearby rivers, streams, lakes, and of course from Cleveland Harbor. Now, the Curiosity Cart can be found on the exhibit floor from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays, and again on Sundays at 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Now, backed by popular demand is Wild Weather Science. That's this month's featured live science demonstration. It's the show where we'll explore extreme weathers, and I'm talking about everything from clouds and rain to thunder and lightning. We'll even take an up-close look at tornadoes using air, fire, and liquid nitrogen. It is so cool. You can catch this show Mondays through Fridays at 1 p.m. and on Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Oh, and don't forget to check out the great films that are now showing in the Cleveland Clinic Dome Theater. We've got 2 outstanding movies with a different film playing every hour. Our featured film is Everest. It is the dramatic, true story of an expedition of 4 climbers on their journey to the summit of Mount Everest. That's the highest point on Earth. And of course, when you see it in IMAX, it's as if you're right there in the middle of all the action. It is absolutely amazing. All of that, plus we've got 3 floors filled with interactive exhibits, cool hands-on activities, and amazing NASA artifacts that have actually flown in space. Be sure to check out our website at greatscience.com for the days and times of operation. Oh, and for the latest updates on our health and safety protocols. We hope to see you sometime this month at the Great Lakes Science Center.
Hi everybody, Andy here. Really quick before we go, I wanted to show you a DIY activity that you can try. It's this. It looks kind of funny, but this is a barometer. A barometer measures the pressure that the atmosphere has at any given point. What I've done is I have secured a balloon with rubber band, and I've taped a drinking straw on the top, and you can see there's kind of flexibility to it. And that changes depending on the pressure in the atmosphere. And that pressure can sort of tell you whether the weather is going to be good or whether the weather is going to be bad. Low pressure tends to bring rain, high pressure tends to bring nice sunny weather. So you can kind of tell based on the pressure. Here's the thing though, it's one thing to have a device that can track it. I use a little straw here and a little pencil. You can use a head of a paintbrush or maybe a pen. As long as it's not too heavy, we want to make sure that pressure can move the straw as it's attached to the balloon. Anyway, it's one thing to have something that can make those marks, but we need something to mark. So I have a little chart here. It's a little piece of paper that I've taped to sort of a stand. I started tracking on Friday, so I'm going to make a mark for Sunday right here. You can just have this set up somewhere, and then every day you can come and sort of check it out and see where it hits on the chart. and it looks like it's hitting right there, which is a little below where Saturday was. It's hard to see that mark, so I'm going to make it a little stronger with my marker. So on Sunday, it was right there. You can see it, pressure changed a little bit. Friday, it was at one level, and then Saturday, it went a little up, and then Sunday, it actually dropped a little bit. So what you can do is you can have a bunch of paper taped to the wall or wherever, as long as it's the same height. You got to keep that constant, and then you can use your little barometer to track the pressure and see if it lines up with the quality of the weather. That's all I have for you. Give this a shot. If you make something, definitely share it with us with the hashtag StayCurious, CLE. Share that on social media. We'd love to see what you come up with. So thank you very much from all of us here at Great Lakes Science Center, and stay curious.